Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and today is some kind of unboxing of these products which I bought from the Amazon. And I really like some kind of doing the different, like in the non-traditional way, maybe the abstract art or something, but I never use a video of them. But then I started like, oh, why not, we can start it. So this is the Arteza. I don't know, I love this brand. This is the Arteza markers, and I bought them. I never used them. I bought them first time, and those are fine nib markers with the acrylic color, like the golden, silver, black, and kind of grayish kind of thing, and one white. So gray is kind of a silver one. We will test that out also. Other thing I bought is this acrylic gouache. So I'm already gouache fan of the Arteza. I have lots and lots of Arteza stuff, cause when, like in India, we use the poster colors for the traditional drawings. Most of the times we can't get the hand ground stone handmade colors, so we use the poster colors. So I like the gouache cause they having that opaque consistency. And I have another Arteza things, like I have, oh my goodness, I can't tell you how much I have. The Arteza gouache, I'm kind of fan of it. So I put these gouache in these kind of palettes, which is kind of airtight. These also I bought from the Amazon, and I just peel it out, and they never dried. And if they dried, I just use a small droplet and just, I put them before I use them to reactivate, just like a watercolors. And most of the times I use these gouache for my Indian art painting. Those are more traditional way of doing the paintings, more fine art stuff, and they have more of the folk art and traditional. And I never shared them with the world, but maybe I'll share them now. And then we have this gouache. So I don't have the container to put like that, but yeah, we have this metal gouache. I maybe grab that kind of container thing again. Then I bought some of the Faber Castell metallic pencils. So I don't have metallic pencils before, but I have the watercolor pencils, and I think that should be a different video. But I really want to try these. Like, look at that shimmer. So just want to use those for the mark making or something. And definitely we will make some kind of project today with using all these supplies. Then we have the Posca pens. Oh my god, I have this before, like the white one and the black one, I think, but I never have all these colors. I bought them like the traditional one. And so you have to do this nip like this to get your color. And now you can see. So basically these are the pens, like the acrylic markers, but better than quality of the acrylic markers. These are quite round, and sometimes I use to add the Posca pens, just the metal gold or something like that. You can use a Sharpie also, or the acrylic marker. And another thing which is I'm more excited about, I never had a neon color, so I decided to order some neon colors. And these are the colors I ordered. And Komorilbe, I don't know I'm pronouncing it properly or not, but I really like this company. Why I bought it again, cause these are starry colors, but I think these colors I bought, these are for the same company. And I really want to try these neon colors. I never had neon colors in my life, and I thought it's so fun to add in an art project, the neon colors. So I will put some water to activate them also. And oh, they have some small postcard inside. Thank you for choosing Mojo Art Supplies. Okay. So wet the surface, swatch away, and time to paint. Okay, so they are basically telling the same thing, like you have to put the water to activate them. I will put everything aside now. Like I already told you I love this Artisa brand. I tried different brands also, it's not like that, but yeah, this is not the sponsored one, but I really like, so I'm using this cold press water color paper from Artisa, and you will get the expert, you will get the premium, you will get the different kind of varieties in this. And some of the times I mostly bought them from directly from their site. Some of the times this is the another one, so this is the premium one. So some of the times I just, you know, bought them from Amazon, so depend. I have these black paper sheets which I use for my drawing, and like you can see I started one of here, so I gonna pull. Okay, we can put here like this. And then for the white paper also, so what happen if you want to use like these kind of vibrant things, they will look more better on the black color than the white color. But if you layer something, like if you layer the watercolor beneath it and then you try to put all this stuff, then they look kind of more of the vibrancy. You can see the more of the vibrancy of that. And then this is the kind of 11 by 17, this is kind of a frame, and it's a framing mat. So if you want to put your art frame in that, so better idea is go ahead and make your mark first, so you know that in which portion you can see your art. So now you can see that it's a wonky cause I didn't put it properly, but that doesn't make any difference. But yeah, if you want really one in the nicer way, so you can put it like that, or make your line straight at least, so that while you're drawing you will not get that thing. And we will use the kneaded rubber to erase extra things. These are the best one I ever had, I think. Otherwise I use these kind of Stadler's white erasers. So yeah, but yeah, you can see that they fix water lines very easily. You can just fade them so that you will get an idea in which portion you are working here. And you can do the same things for this black one also. So I think we'll put these blocks away just for now. We will not use because we don't have that much room here to play, and you know, so I can put this here to get that shape where I want. So this is the normal black paper pad. I also bought it from Amazon, I think, cause yeah, it's a black sketch pad. So I don't know how much it's gonna take, cause it's like 140 GSM and this paper is 300 GSM. Maybe I order some black cardstocks also. So let's start the painting. So we will just make some of the watermarks. Here I'm using the Vincent Newton watercolors, and there is nothing right and wrong in intuitive painting. It's just that you have to see that how you want the things and how you want to do, and just let it go and see at that what time how you feel, what you want to do, and things like that. So here I'm just taking the wet brush and putting that in the highly pigmented my palette. I already put my palette, and then I'm just adding the colors whichever I feel at that time. It's okay to overlap the colors, just make sure that they will not get muddy or something like that. And today I'm not choosing any color palette here. Maybe I'll go with more of the warm colors or something like that. Maybe I'll add some embellishment with the colder version of the colors. So today we are not following any color therapy. We are really doing the intuitive kind of painting today. And then I just decided to add this little bit of warm of the color here, and it's kind of wavy thing, I don't know. Yeah, and then I will just add little bit of blue on the top. So we are not sticking here with only with the what do you say, the warm or cool colors. We are going in the vibrant palette, you can see, or we can say that we are just putting the more of the, what do you say, rainbow kind of effect. Yeah, that is the proper word I can use here, rainbow kind of effect. And if you're using the watercolors, and maybe we'll use some of the layers afterwards of the gouache also, but if you're using the pure watercolors here, I just want to say one thing, that put your colors like in the palette like this, and then activate them with the water, so that it will get that kind of, you know, you will not lose more pigment in that. And we'll try this color, but I don't think so on the black they're gonna look pretty much because of the things, because it's not a water soluble thing. So I don't know, it's kind of a sketchbook, how much it's gonna act or react on it. But we will try to do something on this black color also. We can use those Posca pens and other pens to, you know, kind of taking the things. So intuitive painting is like, there are many types of intuitive paintings. Like you can do the very simple way, expressing your feelings at that time, what you feel, which color you want to take, that kind of stuff. And other is like, you can have that you know, thing that you can go spiritually, you can take prompts on that, you can go ahead and make some kind of so I can make another whole video on that. It's got this kind of spiritual intuitive painting, the by structured intuitive painting, it is like expressive intuitive painting, like right now we are doing here. And there are like, now I'll use little bit of neons here to just add little spice in our painting. And you can use anything you have. Now I will show you my supplies, maybe I'll make another video on that, but it's not about the supplies and how you are going to use them. It's all about what you have. You can start with your kids paint brushes, and you can, you know, see how that work for you. You can do like just anything you feel, like sketch pens, the markers. You can start only with the white paper and the pen you have, and you can see what you like. And when you go more in that, you can add more stuff in your stash. And like buying is the process, like you don't have to stop. And then there are different kind of stuff like mark making. So right now I'm doing basically a line of this type of line here, so I'm making the marks there. But you can do that with the Posca pens, you can do with the normal pen, you can do with the pen and the nib, you can do like circles, you can directly scribble on your paper, you can do it just to, you know, add the things. It's nothing right and wrong in this process. It's all like how you want to go, what you're feeling at particularly that moment, and how you want to treat that moment. So these are the things, and every artist has their own thing, and I will show you that also, that how you get more in that. So I need, like, this paper is really wobbly, you can see, but for this one it's like, okay, it's going great because it's basically a 300 GSM watercolor paper. And anything using any kind of pen or stenciling on them or doing something else in that, I love to add some of these splatters on them. So the simplest way of doing that. So now the thing is that bigger is your brush, bigger is your splatter. Smaller is your brush, you would get a smaller splatter. So you have to kind of, you know, you have to see that how it's gonna go with that. And then you will eventually get that exactly what you are. So if I want this brown, so I will just add little water in that, or I already activate them, but I want little bit of more watery consistency, and then I will do like this. So you will get now small platters. You can see these platters, these are very small. And but if I want the particular bigger splatter, I can do like this also by using bigger brush also, or on the particular area if I want. You can add the white jelly pens also, so that is also a good thing to add. You can add inks and everything. So now you can see that this paper is kind of, another technique you can do is like you can just put your paper straight, so all your lines gonna get down. So here if I put the more color like this one, so I'm kind of putting more color here, so you will get that kind of line which is going down. You can add more water if you want, like this, and let that line go down and create your things there. Don't think too much that how they look together. They're gonna look beautiful just like that. You can see that how the colors are exposing here. You can add more on that. You can control little bit if you want, but I really like how that green is coming down, and just by putting the pen I'm just giving them a little bit of directions that how they can go, but I don't want to control them much. And then we will put these like this for drying. You can use the heat gun to dry it out. I will not, maybe I'll wait for some time to go that way, because when you do the heat gun on it, like any here putting heat, they will lose these textures like what they coming, then it is like more controlled one. It is not then intuitive anymore. So just for getting that feel of intuitive things, I think we can just wait and watch and how they move and how they go. We can turn the paper to, you know, see how these are moving, or we can give them a direction without just, you know, doing much. So here you can see that I'm just getting one in direction, and now I get it like in second direction, and then we can add more on this. So about that intuitive painting and their types, like first is expressive, then it's more constructive, that the way that we are doing, like put this and you can put the marks on this. Then there is another technique is called spiritual, where you have to intuit it and do something kind of a meditative mind to you know, enrich your soul or something like that. Some of them are like most of the times we do like mark making and putting things together on layering each on a mixing medias. So there are very vast and different topics, and I'm gonna make a different videos on that, and we'll just start after drawing this. So now both of these are quite dried one, so now it's time to apply the colors. So here the black one doesn't look that good because it's a sketch paper, it's not a watercolor paper, and this is like 100% like cotton 300 GSM water paper, so that's gonna use. So here these are gouache, and what I will use, rather than putting them in a palette, I will put them here, so that I will kind of, you know, I can pick the color from this side, as well as I'll put little bit, and at the same time I can just, you know, use them on the other side. So most of the times I put my watercolor brush and gouache brush different, as well as my postcard and acrylic one different. So yeah, that's my thing, but you don't have to use that. Sometimes I also mix match them, and like now you can see that how beautiful that gold is. Now you can create a marks, you can create your own style with it, like what you love. As we are talking before about the intuitive paintings, and you can, there are like many types of them. like basically 6 type of them, and I will make a detailed video on them, that how they are. And like there is one, this is like expressive, another is like kind of nature inspired. So where nature inspired, then you can draw flowers and you can draw the leaves there by using these paints, and you can create one shape there with kind of nature inspired, or you can draw just like these fully grown leaves there. So possibilities are like endless. Whatever you feel at that time you can draw. Nothing right and wrong in this, so that's a good thing. Sometimes your brain and hands also need a break, so it's good for the artist. Sometimes non-artists want to create something which is kind of seeing that how they want to do. And I'm just here creating a bigger one here, and then I'm kind of creating kind of a leaf shape, and I will then just give little twists there. So this is, I don't know which kind of leaf shape I'm drawing, but yeah, I'm kind of trying to balance the things and using and testing these, that how they will go and look together. And I'm using, same time I'm working on both of the papers. I just want to check that how they like, it's a nice color. You can see when we put the watercolor on, because they are transparent, these are water soluble ones, so you can see that they are forming a really nice shades there. And you can scribble your brush. Scribbling brush is another technique. We'll go detail in what kind of techniques we can use there. Now here there are too much gold, we need to balance something with that. I'm kind of a happy palette thing. I always go with the rainbow colors and bright colors. I love bright colors. And yeah, so now you can create dash and dot line also with these, like here. Now you have to see that which side you want to put, like here, which side you want to put all together, or which now this is the another thing you can do. And I'm not afraid of layering these together, because gouache will not much mixing with that. If you put it and dilute it with the water, then only it can do the things for you. Otherwise they are like a watercolors and water soluble colors. I'm using these for a long time, and I really want to get a hand on these metallic one. I just want to see that how they react with the water and how they see, and you can see the vibrancy. And I have other handmade colors also in the poster card and this also. So now we will use the Posca pens. So before using that, I want to use a stencil here, and I have very nice stencil with the Simons's. I hope I can find it. Okay, so this is the kind of wavy kind of stencil, and you can see in my upcoming classes, like I can use here distress oxide, distress things also. I can use directly the paste also, the texture paste, the opaque paste, the crackle paste. You can use the new mousse Simons's release paste, like they are come in colors, so you can use those also. And you can change these watercolor paste colors also, like adding these colors or distress oxides in that. But today I'm kind of Okay, we'll use this spray, and we don't want to get more of it, we just want little bit of it, and it's kind of a greenish color. I have like aqua green, satin, this one is satin blue, so I will add little bit of that, and I think I didn't add little bit, I add more of that, and then I gonna fold it and I will just put it there. I will get my paper towel, so I will get the two side impressions out of it, and then you can see I pick it there. And I really like on the black, I don't think so they're gonna look that much, still I scrub that there. And so now here you can see that we have that wavy kind of thing you can use. I like the, I don't know, I'm very what do you say, obsessed with the lotus. I really like it's having the spiritual thing in, but I really like, and in mark making also, I have some of my favorite things, and if I want to get a chance and to make something, I love to make lotus. So here your lotus should not be like, you know, I'm not making the perfect lotus here, I'm just using those colors, the neon colors, and I'm not diluting them, I'm using really the high pigmented thing, but I think I should dilute them so I'll get more out of them. But I'm kind of making that lotus here, and I don't want much like too many things happening. I just draw one lotus here, and it is kind of in that wavy thing, and this one I will not draw the upside down lotus here, but yeah. And then I will wait till that, you know, it's gonna dry. And this side also you can see the lotus, and we will now try our Posca paints. Yeah, we can try Posca paints. So you have to shake your Posca paints before you using, then you have to do the tip. Now you can see this tip is very white, but when we put like this, and then we start, because I'm using them first time, that's why, and then you will get the colors. Now you can see, now I'm getting the colors. So here in the mark making also, like I just want to add those lines in this kind of lotus here. So look, there is nothing wrong and right in this technique. You can do whatever you want. That's why it's called the intuition, is totally depend on what you feel at that time. That is expressive. Spiritual ones, sometimes you can use the prompt, sometimes if you don't understand anything, you can, you know, just doodle on them. You can scribble your pen just like that to create a different kind of lines and textures like that, like this, and you can see how you like them. There is a one more art which is kind of I can't say it's a similar, but it's a kind of point and dot art, and it is like Indian folk art, which is very old, I can say, and it is like way older, and it is kind of a tribe using that art. It's called the Gond art, and for that you have to also find your signature thing, and you have to find your marks and how you make those marks and how you can go through that. I'll show you my workbook. So what you can, this is the Bristol Crest sketchbook, but what you can do is like you can create your small patches of the colors, acrylic colors, whatever colors you have. These are the acrylic colors from the Artisa, and then I use this pens. So you can use any black pens, you can use gel pens, you can use these kind of pigmented liner pens, and there is one more which is kind of a better quality in that. So you can use those also. So basically I am making here different kind of drawings and lines, and to see that how everything gonna work. So this I made for those, these washes are for, I made for those that Gond art thing. And now you can see that this is my work in progress, that how this leafy pattern, this strong pattern. So first of all, I just put this paint here and let them dry, and then I'm making marks on them. So same way you can create your own book for the mark making also, and see like which colors you want more, which colors you like, which kind of texture and paints you gonna play with. I am the person like who really loves the doodling and art and everything, and sometimes I find it so overwhelming that I'm not able to justice to with everything I'm doing. So now we are making the marks about the nature inspired. These are the leafy shape, you can see that, and it's in kind of doodling the stuff. So yeah, these pencils are also nice. I never use them, first time I did. Faber-Castell is like, yeah, I have this one of my good brands. We have the Stadler, I have the Stadlers one, the whole box. Yeah, this is kind of thing. Sometimes you think that, oh, it is not looking good, it is not looking that, and this. Don't think so much or too much. It's just for you. You're not gonna put them for something or a sale or something like that. But main idea is here that you are just releasing your thoughts, releasing the things, and you can create these marks, and you can do overlap the things. You can add the texture paste, you can add many things on it. Even if you don't want to do something, sometimes you just follow these lines. Like you can see how these lines are made. So I can just take my pencil and follow these lines, and just like that. And or sometimes I feel that, oh, this is some kind of shape I'm seeing here, then I can go ahead and do with that. So let's try the other color here. Try the purple. Let's see the purple. And you can see that you can make dots and lines, as I told you before. So this is very much kind of that art which is I already practiced for I don't know how much years I'm practicing that, but yeah, I never posted the video of that how I make that. But that is the another thing. Then just like the dots, you can draw the dots also. If so there are different kind of pen nibs, and you can create this dot in different formats, like small or bigger, or you can dot dash dot dash dot dash. So these are the patterns you're making for yourself, and you can see how much you like them, how much you appreciate them, and then you can do the stuff with them. So composition, if you see on the Pinterest or if you see on anywhere else on the things, that you will see very beautiful compositions, and you want to go with like that. So you have to remember what is your purpose. Are you going for the spiritual calmness? Are you going for the expressing yourself? You want to just kind of meditate and kind of things. So in India, whenever we do the Indian art or Indian culture or Indian art drawing, we have to repeat the Om and meditate, or take at least 3 to 10 breaths, like, and these are the deep breaths to calm down your heartbeat, to calm the calmness in you. And then you see all the supplies you have or whatever you want to play on that day, and then you can create the thing. And so there is nothing right and wrong in this art. It is all kind of what you want to do and how you want to do. Most of the times people see others and they try to compare, oh, that one is so good, mine is not good. So you have to remember, these are for yourself. This is kind of thing that you want to do it for yourself. And if it works very nicely, if you really liked it, if you really want to put it somewhere, you can put it. If you really want to give it someone, you can give it. But that is the second thought. So basic idea here is what you are doing and how you are doing, and how much you kind of appreciating your thing while doing. You can use whatever you have. You can use markers, sketch pens, or your kids stuff. You can use that. So you have to see that what you like and what you want to use, and just do it that way. These white gel pens are also good. Most of the times I take Sucra and 0.8. Those work really nice. If you don't have Posca pens, you can do these also, and I really like them. Where should I put them? I really like them. Now you can see that my Posca pens is really dissolved here. Whatever I draw, I can't see that, but yeah, you can use gel pens like these to create new patterns, to create something you never create before. You don't have to start this much big. You can start on the small scale also. And we didn't use this one, so let's see how they works. And we have like three of titanium white, 3 of space black, 3 of gold, and 3 of silvers. So I think I have more than enough. So if I have these 3, I can do like, oh my gosh, you can do all of your marking with these. If you don't have that, you can use the Sharpie gel pens, white pens, as I told you. And you can put a calm music, and this is also you have to activate. This is also the same way. And now you can see the dots. So you can make these kind of dots also. Like, I love to put big and small dots in the combination of 3, or sometimes I do in the 5 also. You can see those are also so good. And you can put a plush like this, use your fingers, and add something there. This is another technique. You can do just your thumbprint there. You can create with your thumbprint, and you can see you can add little details where you want to do. Nothing right and wrong, no focal points, no color theory. We are just going and watching the things all around, that how we want to do it, how we like it, right? So there is nothing right and wrong. I can make and trace these lines also. You can add some stamps also if you want. You can just scribble like these. And this time we are just checking the supplies, and rather than doing the swatch, we are doing this. Like, if I want to put this here, so this is like a white one. I got a big blotch of white, and I will just put them in a combination of 3 here, and I know it's too much, so I will put something like here, and so that I can test them, some here, and just to qualify, I'll put 1 here. So you can see my thumbprint is this toe print is going, and I'm kind of putting in circular. And this, you can do it with the acrylic paints also, and I'm quite happy. This color is very nice. I'm always happy with these products, I can say, and I can create small dots here, and if it's big, don't worry, it's just gonna happen. And you can put some color here. So we are kind of here. I think that I need something, so I'll put this, and this is kind of thing. I can put this. So these dots, you will get the big blotch when you start your marker. After that, when they started good, you will not get these kind of big spots here, I think, like this, and I'll put some here. So basically we are trying all our supplies and how they are looking good together or not. You can put something on this or this or this or this, or you can just create small dots and line structures on each other. So you have to find your style, and if you don't find your style, you're liking everything, whatever you're doing, just go ahead and do it. Nothing right and wrong in this stuff. So like here I just put this, so I'm just kind of creating something here, and then for matching that I'm kind of creating something here. You can print on this, you can emboss on this, but I think we use all our supplies, and it is a kind of a thing. We can wait for it, we can dry, and then we can add something else more, whatever we feel at that moment, or we can go back again to our artwork and add it again. So when to stop, when your heart feels to stop, or you can bind your time, like I will do this art for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, just like a meditation. I will do this at much this time, and then you will kind of, at that moment you can stop. I had any black marks on it because it's very prominent. You can do that also. You can directly like do black, or kind of you can use Sharpies also, like these, to get more out of it. And this time I'm gonna stop here. I'll let it dry. I will see, I will think, and if I want, I will add more things on it. If I don't want, I will just put them like that. So for more details of intuitive painting, which kind of types of them and how we do them, I will go through the small smash in my upcoming videos. So until the next crafty video, have a crafty life, stay painting, be a happy painter, and stay calm, relax. Bye bye.